Hello. The following video is brought to you by Rainier Papadopoulos, Senior Consultant at Compliant Medical Devices. We hope you find it informative. Do feel free to contact us using the email address below should you require any further information.
The topic today is defining the differences between minor and major nonconformities according to ISO 13485. Specifically, on the difference between major and minor ones as per ISO 13485. So the objective is to define the differences. The requirement comes from clause 8.5 of ISO 13485, which talks about corrective and preventive actions. The aim is to act in order to prevent recurrence of faults that have already happened and to prevent the occurrence of faults that could potentially happen. The definition of major and minor comes from ISO 17021, the standard used by certification bodies. Starting with the major nonconformities, these affect the capability of the QMS to achieve intended results. Number 1, direct impact to the safety or performance of the device. Example, having substandard controls for non-conforming product. Number 2, significant doubt that effective process control is in place or that products or services will meet requirements. Example, a competence procedure that does not cover all the skills required by the workforce to meet product requirements. Number 3, a number of minor nonconformities related to the same issue. This could demonstrate a systemic failure. Example, several procedures found during an audit without version control. Number 4, a breach of the law. Example, failure to place the regulatory mark on the product. The minor nonconformities do not affect the capability of the quality management system to achieve the intended results. Examples, competent personnel who, however, had not filed their training certificate. A single document without version control. And finally, a calibrated measuring tool but without identification. When we raise a major nonconformity, it's like saying the QMS is not effective and your certification is at risk. While a minor nonconformity means a requirement is not fulfilled, but the quality management system is still effective. The method for deciding if it's a major or a minor should only consider the evidence, the context, and the direct consequences. Look at this example. Here, the context has been stretched beyond the warehouse, and the end consequences would depend on a number of other parameters. For example, the hospital may have had a spare ventilator at the time. In the second example, though, the focus is on the actual context and any direct circumstances. In summary, we looked at the definitions of major and minor nonconformities. In terms of method, we stay focused on the magnitude of the non-fulfillment in terms of the effect on the quality management system, and we raise a nonconformity as it applies to the specific quality system. Of course, An audit that results in major nonconformities evidences a quality management system which is not effective. If, however, there are a number of minor nonconformities, this could be a reflection of a particularly detailed audit rather than a QMS which requires an overhaul. What matters is not how few the nonconformities were, but how timely and effective their remediation will be. Stay positive and view every nonconformity as an opportunity for improvement. Thank you.